Friends, today I'm going to share a speech with you that, if you truly listen to it with your heart, might just change your entire life. This is not something ordinary. These are the words of a man who passed through an ocean of failures and still made his place among the most successful people in the world. Yes, my friends, I'm talking about Jack Ma, an ordinary man who understood the value of time and achieved extraordinary success. This speech is not just meant to be heard. It's meant to shake you, to remind you that life is not made by waiting for luck. It's made by your decisions. So get ready, because in the next few minutes, you're going to hear words that might change the way you think and perhaps give your life a whole new direction. Jack Ma says that time is a treasure that every human being receives equally every single day. Remember, Jack Ma called time a treasure. Whether someone is rich or poor, brilliant or dull, everyone gets the same 24 hours. But the difference is, some people use those 24 hours to make themselves richer, healthier, smarter, and stronger, while others waste those same hours sitting on TikTok, wasting their precious gift, their time. So the question is, which group are you in? Do you spend your time improving yourself, or do you waste it making someone else richer while you remain stuck where you are? Jack Ma says, "When I was young, I mean really young, I had no money, no good connections, no good grades. I failed so many times in school that I began to think failure was part of my name. Jack Fail. But there was one thing I did have: time. And I quickly realized that if I didn't use my time wisely, I would remain poor forever." Friends, this is the biggest secret in the world. If you don't learn how to use your time to make yourself better, you'll always end up working for someone who has learned that skill, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want freedom, progress, and transformation, then you must respect your time more than your money. In fact, much more, because the truth is, your time is more valuable than your money. You can lose money and earn it back, but once time is gone, it will never return, at any cost. There is no undo button in life, no pause, no reverse. This isn't Microsoft Word. Today's youth say things like, "I need work-life balance, I need rest, I need vacations, I'm tired." Brother, hold on a second. What exactly are you balancing? Poverty and laziness? If you're broke and saying, "I'll rest on the weekend, I'll go clubbing, I'll have fun with my friends, I'll enjoy life," remember, Jeff Bezos is sitting in his office reading about quantum computing. Elon Musk is watching videos on rockets and physics. And you're out partying. Yes, you should enjoy your life. But if you're living an average life, if you don't yet have wealth or stability, there's no need to celebrate mediocrity. Work hard now so you can live peacefully later. If you relax now, you'll regret it later. If your boss fires you today, can you still earn the same amount? If your degree or certificate becomes useless tomorrow, will your value in the market remain the same? That's the real question. Look, school gives you a piece of paper, a certificate, but life doesn't care about that. Life only cares about what you can do. If you know how to sell, you'll never go hungry. If you can write, you'll always find a way. So learn a skill. Now everything is free, on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. You can learn anything. But if you still don't, then what's stopping you is Netflix, TikTok, or your toxic relationships. Every time you say, "I don't have time," check your screen time. Stop lying to yourself. See how much time you waste, as if you have unlimited hours to spend. If you spend just 1 hour every day learning a new skill, just 1 hour in a year, you'll be smarter than 90% of your friends. Remember, this world is changing fast. If you're not moving forward, you're moving backward. It's like standing on a downward escalator. If you just stand still, you'll go down. The only way to go up is to keep climbing, step by step. Success doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from small, consistent steps every single day. You don't need to read 50 books in one day. Just start with 10 pages daily. You don't need to become a millionaire in a month. Just increase your income bit by bit. You don't need to be perfect. Just be consistent. Don't give up. Stay persistent. That's the key. If you want success and greatness, stop chasing excitement and learn to embrace boredom. People often say, "This is boring. I can't do it." But real magic happens when you work hard even when no one is watching. Jack Ma says, "What do you think? Did I do exciting things every day? No. Most of my success came from doing boring work, writing emails, memorizing English words, reading business books, and practicing speeches in front of a mirror. It's boring, but it's essential. If you can do boring things with discipline, your life will start feeling exciting. But if you only chase exciting things, your life will eventually become boring. Some people say, "I can't wake up early," and ask, "What difference does it make?" Remember, success doesn't care if you wake up early or stay up late, but discipline does. I always tell young people, wake up before your excuses. If your excuse wakes up at 8 a.m., wake up at 7:30. If your laziness starts talking at 9, silence it at 8 talks. Show your mind who the real boss is. If you want a better life, you must fight for it every day. Remember, success, respect, and fame don't come from luck. They are earned through habits, sweat, and pain. Motivation is like bathing. You need it daily, but its effect doesn't last long. Discipline, however, is like your muscles. It grows stronger with time and stays with you. Jack Ma says, "When I started Alibaba, do you think I was highly motivated? Not at all. I was scared, confused, and broke. But I had discipline. I worked, failed, got up, and worked again." So, build discipline in your life. Some people say, "I'm waiting for the right time." But the truth is, the right time never comes. There's no perfect moment. You make the time right yourself. The moment you have right now, this is your best time. So the question is, what will you do? Will you keep waiting for the right time, or will you make your time right? Remember, the most successful people in the world are not slaves of luck. They are slaves of their decisions. Those who take a step today, tomorrow, the world remembers their footprints. But if you waste time thinking today, tomorrow you won't even have time to think. Every moment of time is shouting at you, "Catch me." Otherwise, I'll pass by as your lost life. And remember, in the end, victory belongs only to those who don't say someday, but say today.